and what you were trying to bring into this and that you hadn't really seen in film before?
Well, I think the stunt guys and Sly especially wanted to be as realistic as possible, and I think that was obviously putting my hands on somebody and actually picking somebody up and dropping them on their head is kind of what I do. So they allowed, and it seemed like the higher I picked them up and the harder I slammed them on the ground, the happier they were. They got up smiling. So we just kept doing that, and they seemed to like it.
Now, when we were on set, how do you balance shooting a movie and then training for a fight? And how did that work out for you?
Yeah, that was a challenge. I saw Steve in the gym just about every morning that we got off. My training camp for the fight after the movie didn't start until I got back actually to Vegas. And I had a full 8 weeks to get ready for that fight, but I needed to be in as good a shape as I could be coming out of that movie so the camp didn't kill me. And I managed to pull it off.
Now, like I said, your forearms just were intimidating. I mean, he had all these vertical lines just running down his arms. It just looked like pain waiting to be unleashed on people. It was brutal. You have to understand, I'm a cream puff. I mean, look at me. I'm a geek, right? You know, like I'm on that set, and it's like every single person on here. Jason Statham's sitting there playing with knives, showing me all the different ways he could kill me. That's what this movie is.
We do between takes.
What's the funniest story y'all have that came out of the shooting for this movie? Because I understand there's a documentary that's been made. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, I thought if we make a documentary, because people say, what is it like to direct a movie and be in it? And it's pretty unusual, and especially in an action film, and I wanted to do it because I didn't know how many films I would have left in me or whatever will happen. So this one here is a documentary which I'm really proud of, and it's shot in a very crude fashion, kind of the way I wanted it to be, like it wasn't manicured, thought out, and we would catch what it's like to actually make an action film and all the craziness that goes along with it and the injuries and one thing after another. And what kept going on is the constant visits to the hospital until you know all the doctors and nurses by, hey, good to see you again, Marge. Why, Linda, great. Got the scalpel ready, got the needle ready. So literally it was an ongoing joke that we just this constant kind of like caravan to the hospital. And in the film, the documentary, Harry, of course, is one of the stars of the documentary. Thank you very much. He sat through about 125-degree heat. Remember that building? It was unbelievable.
I believe you had me watching your dogs for a bit of time on set.
It wasn't a very big dog, but he did it anyway. Thank you. It was great. But he did it. He persevered, and he saw how the whole creative process goes down. And it just really, I don't know if there was actually any crazy things other than just Randy kind of cackling every time he broke somebody in half. The real humor. He enjoyed this really tremendously. Really, every stuntman was so afraid of him after a while. Don't touch me, don't touch me. Everyone got like very high, kind of like feminine voices. Leave me alone. They started at 250 pounds, and they started going, leave me alone.
Well, that's why you shot in Brazil, because you can actually hurt people there.
You can kill people and blow the country up and then say, thank you, here, and take a monkey home. Thank you.
Right. Speaking of that, what was it like shooting in Brazil? Because, I mean, I kept seeing all this footage that kept showing up on YouTube of, like, it looked like throngs of people, like this audience every day when y'all were showing up. Did that cause any problems? What was that like for each of y'all?
Yeah, one time we had for a scene we shot in town where Steve pulls up with all these huge MMA fighters that are playing Brazilian soldiers, or the Island of Belina soldiers. We had 70 bodyguards, 70, to just keep the people back because the areas are so dangerous that on the way to the set, you would see carjackings, robberies. It was a rough joint. I mean, half the crew that worked for us at Moonlight as basically, heavy-duty cops that they show up and on the T-shirts a skull and crossbone with a bleeding dagger. That's their insignia. Like, imagine an LA cop having a skull and crossbone. But that's what they did, and it was hardcore. Brazil's a really fascinating place. It's a country of true extremes. But we couldn't have pulled off what we did to just literally blow up huge amounts of real estate. It was great. I loved it. Like, everyone bring their Wheaties and hot dogs. We're having a party today. We're going to barbecue this entire village. And they're going to love it.
Anybody else have an experience from Brazil for us? No? Okay, let's go on to the next thing. Okay, let's take some questions from the audience. That's right. Let's see, who do we have over there?
Hi, I have a comment for Randy and a question for Dolph. Randy, James Toney's been talking a lot of stuff about ground game and wrestlers in general. I just want to say, I hope you take them down, knock them out, and good luck.
We will do that.
All right, good. And Dolph, I just wanted to know if you had a Drago Balboa rematch in the movie.
Well, there's like a confrontation because Sly plays my boss, you know, well, he was my boss in the movie. He plays it on film as well, and my character is a bit edgy. He's seen too many battles, a little too bloodthirsty, and a little too extreme. And Sly decides to get rid of me, which I don't really appreciate too much. So I get a little bit mad, and well, one thing leads to another, and it kind of has an interesting twist. Our relationship, right? So it's that was my like.
I had to chill him out. Forcefully.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.